Welcome to the DJ Motorsport channel, where we show highlights of our races and Gran Turismo 7. Here we are on our Group 3 Cup. Goodwood, lights out, and away we go. Ryan there in pole, looks like, and Black Sheep there in second as we get off to a good start with those. Little Matty there battling away as well. Not too bad. I thought people might go wide at that first corner, but it looks like everybody's made the corner in one go, so that's very good to see. In this one, you had to, slightly new format, we had 15 minutes qualifying and then straight into the race. Whatever tyres you qualified on, you had to start the race on. So if you qualify on hards, you're starting the race on hards. As we are on board with Matty in third place there. Any Group 3 car, but you have to keep it for the whole championship. So it looks like a very good battle there. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are quite close together there, as Lewis is closing up to the back of Matty, and then there's quite a gap back to the next lot of cars as we complete the first lap now and have that horrible chicane. And as you can looks like Dave Speed's making a move. And as you can hear, as you can see, we're on board with Pants there. Down in 11th, which is very not usual for him. Where did he qualify? He qualified in 4th, so I don't know. No, he didn't. Where did he qualify? Apologies. He qualified in 9th. So I don't know if he's had some sort of problems. We obviously haven't seen it, but way down the pack, which is unusual. Somebody's coming in for a very early stop here. This is Spider-Man. Now he's coming in. I know what he's done here. So he's getting rid of the hard tyres quickly. So because he's only done one lap on them essentially, and I presume he's going to move on to either mediums or softs. Mediums by the looks of it. So he's got some sort of strategy there. Will it pay off? We don't know. He's currently running in 13th. You might find that comes back and helps him later with the old strategy, but we won't know until later on, obviously. Not a too long race, this one. It's about 10 minutes. It's 25 laps. As we go back to the front runners there, Ryan's pulled a little gap on Neil there in second place, and Matty's still close in third, and Lewis there in 4th. So they're still all going on. This championship is a very quick one. It's 3 rounds, that's all it is. Same Group 3 car for the 3 rounds. Nice and easy, very quick one. Where are we now? So we're on board, so we're still staying with these front runners at the moment by the looks of it. Matty there in the Subaru. Don't often see that car, so that's nice to see. And Neil is in the BMW and Brian is in a Mercedes. All Group 3 as I say, or GT3. Lewis there in the old Supra, who's just made a move on Matty. Was that a penalty? I think Matty had a penalty, which is what's given Lewis the run on him by the looks of it. So Ryan first, Neil second, and Lewis third then. Vizgig has crept up into 4th place. He's also in a BMW as well. You can just see him in the background. and then there's a gap. If you look, we've got 4th and 5th, I think it is. And then there's a gap back there as Fizzgig slightly gets a penalty there, according to the game, for exceeding the track limits. Very, not by much, I bet. Though unlucky for him, as Matty now is going to try and make a move. He's very close. Obviously, Fizzgig's going to have to serve that penalty. There he goes. Maddie's going to take back over there and back to 4th place. So it's all changing. We're on lap 4 now. They're very short laps here. But I love to see this battle, and it's really good to see the fact that you know, we are getting this close racing. Back on board there were Pants, who is now in 7th place, so not having a great time at Goodwood for Pants there. Robbie down in 8th. Looks like Jag in 9th, and Cockney there in 10th place. Robbie in the Alpha 4C, another car we don't see very often. Jag in the old Porsche there. Beetle, should I say. We're going to skip on now a bit. Let's see if we go to lap 15. Let's have a look. Okay, so Black Sheep there in 1st, Ryan in 2nd, 3rd is Pants. But I reckon this is down to pit stops, as we see Black Sheep indeed going into the pits. So I presume Ryan is going to, there he is in his Mercedes coming past the pits now. So he has regained the lap 16, the race. There's Black Sheep there, he's putting his fuel in. Can Black Sheep get out in front of Pants? Yes, he can. So he's regained 2nd. There's Pants there going into the pits. So I don't quite know, he's up to 3rd, although he's not going to be, is he, when he comes out. So we're going to have to wait for these pit stops to shake out to see where we are. Robbie's 3rd there, but again, I don't know if this is pit stop related. The other thing which I didn't mention is there's 3 compulsory tyre or mandatory tyres in this one. You have to use hard, medium, and soft. So you will see at least 2 stops by everybody. So it just might be we're in that throes of some people have stopped, some haven't, and also people have used different compounds at different times. So it might be that we're sort of just seeing it a bit out of order, so it might shake itself after the last pit stops. But the last pit stops are going to depend what tyre you're on, because if you're saving the soft till the end, you know, you're not going to pit till very late. Whereas if you're already on the hard, you might be on your last stop. So we're going to have to see how this one shakes out, I reckon. Robbie did a sterling job though in that 4C. And as you can see, we see a new member there, Nitro Nige. There we go, Pigeon, you can see him now. He's also in the Subaru as he goes wide, I think. Is it Subaru? Yeah, he's in Subaru. But big welcome to Nitro Nige, and yes, as he goes off. Anyway, back to the thing. We're going to skip on now to, where are we? Lap 24, lap 25. Lap 25, final lap. So pit stops all done. Where are we? So we have Ryan there in first place in the Mercedes as he goes through the chicane for the last time. Well done, Ryan. And across the line he goes. Brilliant. Second place we have Lewis there. And it looks like he's being hunted down there by Black Sheep. Look how close this is. We're on, where are we? We're on the back straight. One corner to go and then the chicane. This is very close considering it's a 25 lap race. Absolutely amazing. Look how close he is. Is he going to be able to do anything here? I don't think he can pass here. It's all going to be down to your exit speed here. And it looks like Lewis has just done enough. Very, very close racing. Well done to Lewis and Neil there. Amazing racing at the end. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, and we will see you next week, wherever we are. We're at Sardinia B, which is in Italy, I believe.